Hey, what's up guys? Gons here for the Face Like the Sun channel. Just saw this new trailer here for Babylon's Fall. It's a revealed trailer and it looks like it's making the rounds here, but let me check it out. I thought it was kind of interesting. And I'm going to try to pause it here because I'll read out some of the things that this story is supposedly going to cover. Alright. Okay, so CE 5000, discovery of the Oversoul during Albanland's era of expansion. Its people discover an unknown, I think it's energy source called the Oversoul. Nice. And then, whoa, that was fast. Do I have my video on a different speed? No. Well, let's make it a little slower so we can see what's going on. I guess I can just pause it. Okay. After years of experimentation, the Helos Empire succeeds to... What is this? Jeez, that is just so quick. It's like, can't even see it. Succeeds in developing weapons that harness the Oversoul. The Age of Dawn. Okay. Now I'm starting to think that this is kind of a reflection of maybe what's happening right now in our generation. Maybe, you know, it says CE 5017, which is supposed to be what, a few thousand years from now. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. All right, so it says here, a small group of seers hailing from all kingdoms use crystallized oversoul fragments to predict the future and write down the prophecies in the Ephesian book. What? The Oversoul prophecies? Alright, so apparently in 5064 they're gonna use the Oversoul to write down the prophecies, and it's going to be in the book, or the Ephesians book. Interesting. All right, CE 5086, the apocalypse. The seers have visions of all-consuming darkness. Ooh. Wallen's journey by order of the Hellen Empire. This is really hard to see. By order of the Helos Empire. To the Darkland in... What does that say? It's almost impossible to read. Hold on. Alright, 1080p is the highest you can go. Oh, let me see this. It's just not a clear text right there. By order of the Helos Empire, something here goes to the Darklands in the... I can't read that. Fat adult. I can't read what that says. Foretold by the Ephesian book in the location of mankind's revival. Alright, so something about mankind's revival in the, okay, alright. The Soul Riots, with resentment rising against the ruling class over its use of the Oversoul, riots break out among the masses. Interesting. An abuse of technology by the elite. Who would have guessed? World War. As the rulers of each kingdom turn against their respective populaces, the riots escalate into full-blown war. Okay. Divine Punishment 5200. Whoa, that was quick. they just really go through these quickly. Disgusted by humanity's unwillingness to learn from its past mistakes, the elder gods unleash their wrath upon mankind. Divine punishment. Of course, it's not God of the Bible. It's gods, elder gods, that unleash the wrath upon humanity. Okay. CE 5205, Birth of a Goddess. Okay, that's another quick one here. Let me see. Trying to get these for you guys. With the purpose of rescuing humanity from the brink of extinction, a new goddess, goddess something, is born. It's kind of important to see that. Goddess God? Is that what it says? I think it says, hold on, let me see. Let's try to zoom in. Goddess God. Reborn, is born? Man, they really just made it hard to read this stuff. Okay, let's try to see it here. Oh, they totally blur it out. Gad? Maybe it's Gad. Goddess God is born? I don't know. It's creepy. A goddess is born. Alright. Awesome. God or Heffen. What was that? Gaia creates a new world in order to give humanity an escape, a last chance. One last chance. Okay. Gaia is giving humanity one last chance with the birth of a new world. We have one more chance, guys. We can't screw it up. Oh, man. Age of Harmony, 5220. Humans begin to inhabit the new world, and a period of peace follows. You got the underworld lurking in the background there. Scholars of Gaia, 5338. Concerned about people losing their faith in Gaia, the High Priest Darius forms a consort known as the Scholars of Gaia. Okay. Why you gotta be in black robes? Because they hold secret knowledge. Okay. Let's keep going here. Alright, War of Beliefs. Unable to overcome their ideological differences, the Scholars of Gaia and the Helios Order start engaging in frequent skirmishes. And then 5347, End of a Dream. Oh, they screwed up. Hold on, what does it say up here? Is it something we can read, or is it like out of the picture? Oh, here we go. The public execution of a non-believer by the Scholars of Gaia creates... What? Creates tension among the masses. You know, it is true that I think there has been this ideological battle throughout history here. And it could be between powers that both have some technology or some source of energy that is deemed supernatural. But in any case, End of a Dream here. Let's keep going. What are they programming the little children with? All right, Spread of the Soul Plague. Oh yeah, always a plague, right? The unexplained outbreak of the Soul Plague prompts the different factions to capitalize on the people's fear and expand their effort to convert the masses. So there you go. You know, it's all for control. Religion in general and all these plagues, it's all, you know, all the things we thought were supernatural, it's all for control. And now we have the New World Academy. My gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, fearing for the future of mankind after rediscovery the Ephesian book, the seer Maria forms the New World Academy and What does it say? Ah, stupid thing. Okay. And amid something. Amid the rapidly worsening world? War. Yeah, amid the rapidly worsening war. There you go. Okay. So, based on the Ephesians book there, Maria uh, forms the New World Academy. Good for her. All right. Okay. A dove coming down. This looks like the Holy Spirit coming down. Let's see what it is. Punishment on the day of judgment. Gaia turns against mankind. Oh, man. Ah, that's too bad. All you Gaia worshippers out there. Okay. Oh, we're going into the underworld. Awakening. Deep within... okay. Deep within the Shrine of Souls, the nomads are born. Alright, they're freaky and gnarly looking. It's a pretty big sword. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh, wow. Wouldn't want to be in there. Okay. Alright, so that's going on. And then Rebirth. Led by the nomads. Humanity strikes back against Gaia. And there's 4 of them. Babylon's fall. Oh my gosh. Alright. There you go. Platinum Games. Good job, guys. Initial reaction, I gotta say, a lot of propaganda here in terms of Sumerian mythos, but also using some biblical things, topics, themes, prophetic end times, eschatological themes to, create their story. And again, interesting stuff. Clearly trying to, use the mythology and repurpose it. And, interestingly enough, this is what happened actually in the Bible, biblically in the Old Testament. A lot of the language of Yahweh and of, Israel and things like that, when they are speaking and taunting the other gods of other nations, that's what they were doing. They were repurposing some of the mythology of the time and saying, no, one God, Yahweh alone, instead of multiple gods. I mean, there were other entities out there, which is, kind of what's crazy is, unless you really grasp that divine council worldview, you're going to have this twisted view, and it can easily go down this path of, this kind of stuff, this kind of gnarly nomad entities. So what? This nomad killed this other nomad? What's going on? How come the nomads killed each other? And they're humans? Alright, so they're like the rejected humans or something that come back to defend humanity after all, kind of thing. Redemption of mankind through the rejected men, the salvation sort of theme there. But yeah, secret knowledge being passed down. It is really interesting because these games frame people's perspectives in a longer term, in a longer time scale. And, you can fantasize and play this game and live out some of these fantasies and all this stuff. But in terms of just a normal outlook on reality, on life, most people throughout history weren't really engaged at any kind of level in trying to discern a longer scope of time that encompasses human history, but, perhaps some other things. There's theories, obviously, and people, thinkers have had those things and have popularized some of those ideas throughout time, but it wasn't something that the common everyday person was doing. We immortalized some of these authors and thinkers and things like that, but in reality, you know, the day-to-day life, people weren't sitting there going, well, you know, maybe maybe they found a source of energy that was supernatural, and then, you know, and so anyway, I think it's really interesting. I think it's fascinating that they would use some of these biblical themes, like the Ephesians book, as a way to write down prophecies. I think it's kind of a repurposing of old mythology and making it new. And obviously, you know, Babylon's fall, you know, having to do with Mystery Babylon in the Bible, clearly. And so there you go. Just wanted to give you guys a raw reaction to some of this stuff. Sorry about the choppy video. I know it's a little, a little messy, but I just tried to do this live, real short, just a few minutes here, and throw something together for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Babylon's plural fall, the logo there, and anything I missed in the trailer. And let me know if you guys are going to be playing it, and if you are, maybe you can figure out some other pieces of info that they are trying to seed young people's minds with, and talk about them, expose them, that kind of thing. So, hope that gives you guys something to think about. Have an awesome day. God bless. You know, one last thing. Maybe this is kind of like the modern day Illuminati game. You know, the Illuminati card game from the early 90s. Maybe this is sort of the modern way to get people to understand and accept the occult promise and the occult mythology, and what the people in secret have been working for all along, and what the true understanding of, you know, the biblical events and God and all these topics are. And ultimately, when you dig deep enough, you find that it is Luciferian. But in any case, this is a way to condition the masses by reaching out to the young people with this stuff, but also inform the public and reveal to them what sorts of plans they might have, and repurpose it again